Hi, it's Mrs. Haley again, and today we are going to start Magic Treehouse number 21, Civil War on Sunday. These are by Mary Pope Osborne, and you can start anywhere in the series, but it's best to start with number 1 and then keep going because she does get into certain special missions, and the special missions last for like 4 or so books. So this one, Civil War on Sunday, is really good, and I love all of hers, but this is special. So I'll go ahead and read the prologue for those of you who are not familiar with Magic Treehouse books. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found that it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them to the places in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to go there. Along the way, Jack and Annie discovered that the treehouse belongs to someone named Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is a magical librarian of Camelot, the long-ago kingdom of King Arthur. She travels through time and space gathering books. In Magic Treehouse numbers 5 through 8, Jack and Annie helped free Morgan from a spell. In books 9 through 12, they solved 4 ancient riddles and got to become master librarians. In Magic Treehouse books 13 through 16, Jack and Annie had to save 4 ancient stories from being lost forever. In Magic Treehouse books number 17 through 20, Jack and Annie freed a mysterious little dog from a magic spell, and those were good. We just finished those in our class. In Magic Treehouse books number 21 through 24, Jack and Annie have a new challenge. They must find 4 special kinds of writing for Morgan's library to help save Camelot. They are about to set off to find the first of these. Chapter 1, A Light in the Woods. Jack looked out his window. It was a dreary Sunday afternoon. There were dark clouds in the sky, kind of like today. Thunder rumbled in the distance. Jack stared down the street at the Frog Creek woods. When is the Magic Treehouse coming back? He wondered. Hey, guess what? Annie said. She charged into Jack's room. I saw a light flash in the woods. It was just lightning, said Jack. No, it was magic. A swirl of light, said Annie. I think the treehouse just came back. I'm sure that it was just lightning, Jack said. Didn't you hear the thunder? Yeah, said Annie, but let's go check anyway. She started out of Jack's room. Then she peeked back in. Bring your backpack just in case, she said. Jack was always glad for a chance to look for the Magic Treehouse. He grabbed his backpack and followed Annie down the stairs. Where are you two going? Their mom called. Just out to play, said Annie. Don't go far, said their mom, and come in if it starts to rain. We will, promised Jack. Don't worry. They slipped out the front door. Then they ran up the street and into the Frog Creek woods. The woods were very dark under the storm clouds. A cool wind shook the leaves. Soon Jack and Annie came to the tallest oak tree. Oh, man, said Jack, you were right. The Magic Treehouse stood out against the gray sky. Morgan, called Annie. There was no sign of the enchantress. Let's go on up, said Jack. He grabbed the rope ladder and started up. Annie followed. They climbed into the treehouse. It was hard to see in the dim light. Look, said Annie. She pointed to a piece of paper and a book lying on the floor. Jack picked up the paper. Annie picked up the book. Listen, said Jack. He held the paper close to the window so that probably he could see and read aloud. Dear Jack and Annie, Camelot is in trouble. To save the kingdom, please find these 4 special kinds of writing for my library. Something to follow, something to send, something to learn, something to lend. Thank you, Morgan. And here's a picture. They don't have pictures on every page, So I only show them when they show it. Camelot is in trouble? Asked Jack. What does that even mean? I don't know, said Annie, but we better hurry and find these writings. Let's go look for the first. Something to follow. I wonder where we should look for it, said Jack. What's the title of the book you're holding? Annie held the book close to the window so that she could read the title. Yikes, she said softly. She showed the book to Jack. On the cover was a painting of a peaceful-looking field and a blue sky. The title said, The Civil War. The Civil War, said Jack. Cool. Annie frowned. Cool? She said. War is not cool. Well, it sort of is, Jack said uncomfortably. He knew war was bad, but some parts of it seemed fun, kind of like a game. I guess we'll find out, said Annie. She pointed at the cover. I wish we could go there. Thunder boomed through the woods. The wind started to blow. Say it with me. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. We'll start chapter 2 soon.